This tutorial is for 4th grade, Module 6, Lesson 2. In this lesson, we're going to look at the visual representation of decimals and the fraction form of decimals, especially when the decimals are greater than one whole. The directions here say to write each decimal as a mixed number and then put an arrow where the number is found on the ruler. My first decimal would be read 2 and 6/10. I have two wholes. So in fraction form, I would show that I have two wholes and then I have 6/10. So in fraction form, we have two wholes and 6/10 written as the fraction. Now I need to find 2 and 6/10 on my ruler. You can see the ruler has been divided into centimeters, and each centimeter has been divided into 10 equal pieces. That just means I need to start at my 2 centimeter point and then move up 6 of those equal pieces. So I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this point on my ruler would show me 2 wholes and 6/10. Let's look at another example. This time I have 3 and 4/10. That means I have 3 wholes and 4/10 as a fraction. So we'll write it as 3 and 4/10. Now I need to find 3 and 4/10 on the ruler. So again, since I have 3 wholes, I'll start at the 3 centimeter point. I need 4/10, so I'll count over 4 of those equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 and 4/10 would be at this point on my ruler. In this section, I have a number written in unit form, and I need to write it as a decimal. And then I will shade in the models below it to show the representation of that decimal. So the first one says we have 2 ones and 6/10. So again, the ones place is the first place to the left of the decimal point. The tenths place is the first place to the right of the decimal point. So 2 ones and 6/10 would be written as 2.6 and just read as 2 and 6/10. Now we need to shade in 2 and 6/10. So I need to start by shading in 2 whole pieces and then 6/10 in the last piece. And this is what 2 and 6/10 looks like. I have 1 whole, 2 wholes, and then 6 pieces shaded out of the 10 to show me the 6/10. Here I have 2 and 5/10 written as a fraction. I'm going to start by writing it as a decimal. So I have 2 wholes and 5/10. And now I'm going to shade in my model to show 2 and 5/10. And you can see I have 1 hole shaded and another hole shaded to represent the 2 holes. And then I shaded 5 out of the 10 pieces to show 5/10. The last part of the question says how much more is needed to get to 3, meaning 3 holes. I just need to look at my last diagram and I can see that I have 5/10 that I still need to shade in order to get to 3 holes. And we're going to write that in decimal format. So I have 0 in my ones place and 5 in my tenths place. I need 5/10 more to get me to 3 holes.